Let me quickly share with you some ideas on the power of imagination. The power of your imagination. After you have read chapter 1 of my book, Understanding Time, you have realized how you are only living now. The only moment where you exist is now. That the past is a figment of imagination. The future is a work of imagination. You are thinking the future. You are picturing some things. Some make you happy and some make you sad. In reality, those things are not there. You are imagining them. What happened in your past is no more. You are carrying it around using the power of imagination. And because of how powerful your imagination is, you feel the effect of what happened 3 years ago, 6 years ago. That is how powerful your imagination is. So now, for today, I want to show you the power of imagination with regards to money. Jesus says, you cannot worship God and money. You cannot serve God and money. He did not say the God of money. He spoke about money. I want to show you the idea that is found in both the worship of money and the worship of God. What is this thing that's similar on both sides, in the worship of money and in the worship of God? Chapter 2 of my book helps you understand that without us, God is. Without man's worship, God is. Hebrews 11 verse 6. When you come to Him, you believe that He is. So anything we say does not affect God. It does not make God big, nor does it make Him small. We can't make Him go up. We can't even make Him go down. God is all by Himself. Anything you say happens to you. Worship happens in the mind of the worshiper. The worshiper is the one who is corrupt with ideas of worship. He's corrupt with ideas of worshiping ancestors, worshiping the devil, worshiping powers of darkness, powers of the devil. And so then now when a worshiper stands to worship, they are crushing all those ideas in their minds. When they sing to magnify God, they're actually magnifying the concept of God in their own minds. In the faculty of imagination, God grows big. But God in His real form does not grow big, because God is already big. Jesus says, you cannot worship both God and money. Worship happens so much in the mind. If you would look at money, money is elevated in value in the mind of the one who has it. Money is made from paper, simple paper, but then the value of money is in imagination. Through the power of your imagination, you are making a simple piece of paper become valuable. People are fighting for the piece of paper, not because the paper can do magic, not because the paper can last 100 years, but because of what they imagine the paper to mean. The worship of money happens in the mind. This is where people put value on money. So Jesus says you cannot put equal value on money and value on God in your mind. I said, what is common about the worship of money and the worship of God? What is common is that both of them experience worship or elevation in value in the mind of the worshiper. In the mind of the worshiper. So then you want to be careful how you use the power of your mind. You want to take all of your imagination and fix it on God. If a policeman shows up without uniform, we look the other way. We don't even pay interest. But then when they wear their uniform, the mind starts to work. The imagination takes effect. And now we start to become scared. We start to check what we are doing because of imagination. The power is not in their uniform, but then the power is in our minds. So everything else is imaginary. Think about that.